Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of fonts and typography. Today, we're exploring a font that is both classic and modern in its design, Playfair Display. Whether you're a designer, a font enthusiast, or just curious about what makes fonts tick, I'm sure you'll love learning about this beautiful typeface. We're going to cover its rich history, break down its key characteristics, explore its best uses, and I'll also give you some killer font pairings to try out. So, without further ado, let's jump into Playfair Display. First, let's talk about where Playfair Display comes from. It was created by Danish type designer Claus Eggers Sørensen back in 2011. While it's a relatively modern font, the design is heavily influenced by the late 18th century, particularly the period when printing technology was transitioning from quills to steel pens. That change in tools allowed for much more precise lines, especially in serif typefaces, where you start to see a sharp contrast between thick and thin strokes. Playfair Display draws from this time, specifically looking to the type styles used during the Enlightenment, a period that was all about reason, rationality, and progress. The name itself, Playfair, likely references John Playfair, a Scottish scientist and mathematician from that era. Though Playfair wasn't a type designer, his name is tied to the period of scientific and intellectual discovery, making it a fitting name for a typeface that balances historical elegance with modern clarity. Now, what exactly makes Playfair Display stand out? Let's dive into its characteristics. The most obvious feature of Playfair Display is its high contrast between thick and thin strokes. The vertical strokes are strong and bold, while the horizontal and diagonal strokes are much thinner. This contrast gives the font an air of drama and sophistication, making it ideal for attention-grabbing headlines or titles. Another thing you'll notice is the sharp-pointed serifs, those small extensions at the ends of the letters. These serifs are inspired by the transition from handwritten calligraphy to mechanical printing, a shift that allowed for more angular, precise designs. This adds a certain elegance to the typeface, but it also makes it feel quite contemporary, even though it's rooted in historical design. Playfair Display also has a certain verticality, with tall letter forms that give it a refined and stately presence. This makes it ideal for layouts that require a sense of formality and grace. The italic version of Playfair Display introduces a flowing cursive style, adding sophistication and charm when used sparingly. So, where can you actually use Playfair Display? It's widely used in both print and digital media, but its most common use is in headlines and large text. This is because of that high contrast we talked about earlier. Those thin strokes don't hold up as well at smaller sizes, where they can start to get lost or look too delicate. But when it's used in large headlines, titles, or cover designs, Playfair Display really shines. You'll see it used in a lot of editorial layouts, magazines, book covers, luxury websites, and even fashion brands. That refined, elegant look makes it perfect for anything that needs to feel premium and sophisticated. And since it's a Google font, it's incredibly accessible for web design too. It's becoming more and more popular on blogs, portfolio sites, and landing pages where the headline needs to make an immediate, impactful statement. Now let's move on to one of the most fun parts of working with fonts, pairing them with complementary typefaces. Playfair Display is a display serif, which means it works best when paired with fonts that are simple, clean, and don't compete for attention. Here are some of my favorite pairings. This one is a fantastic pairing. Source Sans Pro is a humanist sans serif font, designed specifically for readability on digital screens. Its clean, minimalist look contrasts nicely with Playfair Display's more intricate design, making it an ideal choice for body text in websites or articles. For a more geometric look, Montserrat is a perfect match. It's a modern sans serif with a lot of character, and it complements Playfair Display by adding a contemporary, almost playful feel to your design. This is a great pairing for more creative or artistic websites, portfolios, or event invitations. Roboto is another popular sans serif that pairs well with Playfair Display. It's highly versatile and offers excellent readability, making it great for long-form content, especially in editorial layouts. The contrast between Roboto's neutral design and Playfair Display's more expressive style adds a professional, polished feel to any project. If you want to stick with another serif, Laura is a fantastic option. It's more understated and traditional than Playfair Display, which makes it a good balance if you're going for a classic, timeless look. This pairing is especially well suited for print media, like books or wedding invitations, where you want a cohesive, elegant feel. Another solid sans serif option is Open Sans. It's one of the most versatile fonts available, and its neutral design makes it easy to pair with almost any typeface. It works particularly well in web design, ensuring a clean and balanced layout when paired with the bold, dramatic style of Playfair Display. And there you have it. Playfair Display is a truly unique font that blends historical elegance with modern design trends. Its high contrast, sharp serifs, and bold character make it perfect for headlines and titles, while its wide range of font pairings gives you plenty of flexibility in both digital and print projects. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into typography and design. I've linked a few other font videos in the description if you're looking to explore more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.